sporadically a problem area for you guys this season. So how was it closing tonight out and being able to build a lead to start that way?
First, I want to praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For me, man, it was fourths. I know everybody makes a crazy deal out of the fourths, man, but I think it's our approach to it, just staying aggressive. I think sometimes we see we got a lead and we want to, I guess, coast or just kind of go through the motions. But I think when we stay aggressive, like we did tonight, it puts us in really better situations of flow, offensively, and then obviously getting stops helps too. So I'm just happy we were able to put it all together tonight.
Frank was talking about how he felt like in those fourth quarter minutes when Book is out and you and KD are out there, he wanted to empower you a little bit more. Has something clicked for you? Has he emphasized being more aggressive in those stretches, or is it just kind of a natural progression?
A little bit of both. I mean, obviously getting my legs and feet and feel of the game back, but him encouraging me and basically and saying in front of the whole team, like, no, we're Brad and Kay, like let's go, get us going, run actions, and that's definitely encouraging for sure. It pushes me to continue to be aggressive and help us in however he sees fit. But when we have that lineup initially out there and to start the fourth, we have to be aggressive for sure.
You've taken a number of shots to the nose over these last few games. How is it doing? Are you going to need to get it reset at some point?
Yeah, at some point I'll have to get a reset. I know it's probably looking at me straight. My nose is probably like a S, but I'll get a reset. It my breathing is fine. That's not altered, which is probably like the biggest worry, and obviously the bone being able to be movable post 2-3 weeks now. So the longer we wait, it gets tougher to do that procedure. So luckily we got All-Star break coming up. I'll have to make a decision whether or not I'm doing a little bit of a little nose job or not. I'll wait till the off season.
You guys have had a lot of success whenever you're screening for KD or vice versa. Is that something that you got a lot of practice with John and Russ throughout your Wizards years?
Honestly, no. No. I rarely ever said screens for John and Russ. I probably slipped out of those screens more than anything because they're flying downhill. No, it was just I don't know, man. It was just something I just kind of picked up on. I think Grayson earlier in the year was doing a really good job of it, just, screening guys, especially when guys try to hide guys on our players. And, I think him just going in the screens early and finding, himself in the lane. And I was like, you know what? I need to get my ass in there and do that. Like, get some mid-range shots, get some easy touches, being able to facilitate out of it easier, and just get some easier looks. Get guys off of K, force them to make decisions for it, because guys don't like leaving his body. Guys don't like switching. So it creates a lot of confusion.
What's the biggest adjustment to wearing the mask? Is it just the discomfort?
It sucks. I think just getting used to your peripherals not being there. Obviously you have your eye holes, but you can't really see left, right, too far, down, too far. Like, once I dribble the ball's gone. Like, I can't see the ball. So a lot of times you might see me, like, putting my head down trying to dribble. But, at the end of the day, it's a protective thing. As long as I can see the basket and it doesn't slide around, I'm fine. Sometimes it does, it might move and one eye might be a little bit off. But, I'm out there. So I won't make it won't be an excuse for me.
This might sound like a dumb question, but how much fun do you have playing basketball? There was a video of after Kevin Durant's dunk, you were like
punching the ball. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy this game. I've been blessed to play it with this 12 years now. I'm on an unbelievable team. I always say that, man. I try to embrace every single day I come in here and be with these guys, because these opportunities don't come around often or every day. I'm just happy to be back healthy. I'm happy to be back playing. I'm just embracing every single thing that comes with the game, the highs and lows, good and bad, wins, losses. Just embrace it all, man. And when we played this game when we were younger, we didn't get paid to do it. We played it because it was fun. It was the best sport ever. And I kind of have that kid-like mentality when I'm back out there. There's no better feeling than I feel like you play your best game when you're having fun. Yeah, like that's why a lot of guys probably think I'm like a class clown sometimes or jokester. Like I try to keep it light. It's a long year, like you said. Building that camaraderie is always important. Those relationships with guys on and off the floor, and it should be fun, man. We shouldn't be stressed about anything. We got the best job in the world. There's other people in life who deal with real life pressure situations and real life, unfortunate, they can't provide for them. Like that's pressure. We play a game. We have, when you shoot the ball, it's either make or miss. Those are the only two outcomes. And so you just take that in stride and just enjoy the processes of it. Enjoy the work that you put in, and the results will be what they are. But don't be a results-driven guy. Just enjoy the process, enjoy every minute of it, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Kevin was saying after the road trip that you guys came closer together, had a lot of fun with each other. How big was that? Just being around each other and getting to know each other more helps moving forward. Talking what you were talking about.
Well, 2 weeks is a long time. 2 weeks is a long time for anybody on the road, but it built the camaraderie, man. It forces us to be together, forces us to hang out, be around each other a lot more. On the road, it's just us. It's just us in that building, and so, like you said, it definitely we had a lot of fun and we built a lot of camaraderie on this last trip, and it's important. Down the stretch, like you said, 82 games is a long year, but you have those ties, those relationships, those fun moments, with teammates. That's what propels you, to remember this years and years down the line, and just being able to enjoy a team like this is crazy to think about at times, but I'm blessed to be here.
Right, on Kevin's dunk in the fourth quarter, Nurk said that was Oklahoma City, or OKC KD. What do you see on that play?
I need K to do that a little bit more, man. I need him to do it more. No, but K's aggressiveness, he's 7 feet tall. He can shoot the ball. Man, he can do everything, man. It's a little bit unfair. I get a little jealous sometimes. Wish I was 7 feet. But no, he's one of the best to ever do it, man. And nothing he does really surprises me. I'm just happy that he's on my team and I get to watch it and see him put in the work and see the results of the work he puts in, man. It's amazing to just witness on a nightly basis. But I always try to push him to be the best and continue to lead us, because he's the guy. We need him in all fashions. When he's attacking, when he's in attack mode and he's locked in, ain't nothing you can do.
Brad, can you talk about what an NBA locker room is like around the trade deadline?
It depends, honestly. Trade deadline, gets a little rocky for teams, players, and there's always the elephant in the room, or just the hanging cloud of uncertainty over everybody's head, and everybody's like, man, just get through 3 o'clock on Thursday, and you're good then. I mean, it's tough, man. I understand it, from a player, from an organizational standpoint. Like everybody wants to be better. Everybody wants to be in a good situation. Some guys don't want to be moved at all. So, I mean, it's a business at the end of the day. You understand that comes with the territory. I leave that up to Josh and James. But I mean, it gets tough in locker rooms for sure. I've been in environments where, especially when you're not winning, that's probably one of the most crappy places to be, because nobody knows what's going to go on. Nobody knows if they're going to be moved. So it gets a little disheartening, but you got to try to encourage guys to understand that, yes, it's a business. 2, if another team wants you, then shit, go to that team and go do well, go be the guy, go be what they need you to be. And there's 30 teams in the league, man. Like, if they don't want you, somebody else does, so don't look at it as a downfall or anything like that. Like, use it as a motivation to pick you up and put you in a better place and attack what's in front of you.
Right, I'm sure with you being healthy that you would rather just keep playing as opposed to the All-Star break being there, but at the same time, can that be a benefit to you to sort of reset, cross some T's, dot some I's with the nose, things like that?
All-Star break is always awesome. We all could use a little break. Guys have been working their tails off, and competing all year, and playing through injuries and stuff. So break is always necessary. I'll continue working on break, that's for sure. But I'll keep working.
So what you're saying, mental more than physical, you would say?
100%. I mean, obviously, you still got to do some things to keep you in shape. You still got. You can't just not do anything for 6-7 days and come back and we're playing Dallas and get our ass kicked. Like we gotta make sure that we're doing a little something, a little cardio, shoot a little bit. Just keep yourself engaged. Keep yourself like obviously you don't want to just drain yourself with hoops, but you know when you're on your vacay, you're on the beach, wherever, you know, run in the sand or you know get a good workout in, get a good sweat in, make sure we're coming back ready to go.
Only other thing I had was defensively, you talked all, hey, that's got to be better, that's got to be better. How would you assess tonight's defense?
Still gotta be better. We good though. We gotta be better still. I mean, we made it tough on Giannis, but I mean he's a specimen. You know, he's gonna find his way in the paint. But I think we did a good job of forcing him to turn the ball over and forcing him to take tough shots. I mean, Malik had a really good game, shot it well from three, but I think we did a good job of just keeping everybody else at bay, forcing them to take a lot of tough contested shots or one shots and out. So I mean, it was a better approach tonight. It was a super physical game, I would say that. Playoff game for sure. But I mean, I was definitely proud of how we closed and finished.
Getting back to your trip for a minute, if you don't mind. Special night for you in Washington, special night for Katie in Brooklyn. Is that even extra team camaraderie building and team?
100%. You know, coaches and players and everybody speaks on them before the game. Like, you know, let's get one for Kay, for all the staff that was in Brooklyn before, and the same with me in DC, me and Goody, Jay Good being in DC. You know, we want to get one for us there, and it definitely gives you a little bit more motivation. Like I just talked about, like when you're traded, man. Like I love DC to death. I'm trying to kick your ass now. I'm trying to kill you. But I mean, it definitely gives you. It uplifts you for sure, and then to have the team behind you, I mean, that gives you all the confidence in the world to go out there and try to be the best you can be.
Thanks, Rack. Thanks,
No problem.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.